flip it over.
Explain. There's different ways people do it. To me, like, you can always flip it over and be like, okay, obviously there's no bronchi, there's nothing really going on in here. Also, I'm very tactile, so touching. Lungs are relatively squishy. This is more firm. Okay.
Don't go by color.
Don't go by color. Or size.
Some ones that he throws
Because
out
he will probably do something like that because they're similar, they look similar, and someone's going to get confused. To me, like, if you really, like you're like me, just get in here and touch it and you'll figure it out pretty fast. What is that?
That's a lung.
Yeah.
It's part of a lung.
Oh, is that the accessory?
That's the accessory lung. Someone in your class tore this off. This is the perfect question.
in the bag.
Why?
We thought it was part of the other lung. I'm sorry.
It needs to disappear.
Where is the one that's
Trash can, right now.
I'm looking for the one where it's torn off of.
I think it was. I don't remember.
How can you tell?
I think it was torn off. That's the thing is he will tear them off.
He usually does that on ruminants.
Yeah. Normally on
They have
ruminants.
the middle.
But this is kind of the most perfect thing in the world to have like thrown out with her test.
How would you be able to orient yourself and figure that out?
He probably won't just with the horse lung. He normally does like so with the ruminant lung. He'll tear off an
take
accessory.
off an accessory.
This though, like if he throws this down, like this is not like a sheep or a goat lung. It's an accessory lobe.
But how with the ruminant if you tore off one?
Because the ruminant has a middle lobe on the right.
Oh, okay.
Not with the equine. Okay, so
Okay.
that was my fun.
And so, equine lungs are simple compared to the others. So what is this? Cranial. What is this? What is this? Accessory. So what lung is this?
Right.
And then
Cranial.
caudal. Which lung? Left. Okay. And so you remember ruminants and pigs? Make sure you remember that because he'll throw 2 lungs down and be like, which species is this or something like that. We didn't pull those out again. But yeah, let's do that. So we'll do the liver really quick. And also we can pull out a different species liver and just throw one out and be like, what species is this? So make sure you know the different lobes of all those. Like I said, sorry we don't have time to go through all that again, but you know.
You took videos?
Okay, so for the lobes of the equine liver, what is this? The caudate process of the caudate lobe. What is this? Right lobe. Make sure you write of the equine liver because you're going to have different species on this. So you need to make sure you write species for everything. So like write equine lung or like right cranial lobe of the equine lung, something like that. You know. What is this? Quadrate lobe. What is this? And yes. Okay. Now, if he sticks a pin right here, what is this? Hepatic chordal vein. So what is this? Yes.
Sorry, can you do that again?
Okay, so this is the complicated cava. Okay. And this is the hepatic chordal vein. Okay. And he loves to stick something in there. And like he can do that on the wet or the dry.
Just trying to find that. I got it.
Okay. So, really quick.
So this little ligament, this is your round ligament of the liver. Thing to remember about this is that it is surrounded by the falciform ligament. Okay? He will probably pull this, and he'll probably pull it on this structure because it's hardened and easier to find.
Because this is just the round ligament. The
Yeah.
falciform's gone.
This one, you see this kind of stuff around it? That should be the falciform ligament around the round ligament. Okay? I just thought this was a nice one on the wet structure because normally people don't ever see it on here. They only ever see it on the dry.
Yeah.
So,
What are, well, okay. What
Just do like
is the ligament that should be, I can't see it on
it should be hanging off, but
there. Should be right
not
here.
that.
Kind of.
Yes.
Is this left or right?
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
So the right triangular ligament, and then what do we have down here? The left triangular. So He can find those on the wet structures. That's where he'll usually tag them, not on this. And then there's a ligament right here. What is that? What's it going from? So it's going from the liver to the kidney.
Oh.
So it's going to be hepatorenal. Okay. So for the grooves, it's every Grenadian drinks rum Coke. I always try to say punch, but it's Coke. No, but that's the mnemonic. So every Grenadian drinks rum Coke. So we have the first groove right here. What is this one?
Esophageal.
Esophageal. Give me a second. I always get these two mixed up.
Yes.
All right. What is this one? G.
Gastric.
Yes. What is this one? D. Duodenum. R.
Renal.
And
Colon.
colon. Okay, so esophageal, gastric, duodenal, renal, colon. So you know the colon's this nice big one.
He normally uses that structure.
Yeah, if
for
he's
the
gonna do
grooves
a
and stuff.
groove, he's gonna use this.
You can see they're not really.
Unless he's doing like the renal.
I mean, this is kind. You can see the duodenal here, and the gastric. You can kind of infer the colon and the renal, but like the
Yeah.
duodenal
So
is so
usually
much nicer.
for like esophageal, he'll like shove some paper down in there. So he could do that here, or
Yeah.
the renal here. But he don't. Sometimes he does impressions, sometimes he doesn't. So we'll see. Since you have everything on this test instead of just donkeys, he may not do any impressions, but it's good to know.